Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्युर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्।
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Namaste. Good morning. Page number 7 together. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviyankaravavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. In the last class we have seen little about concentration. Page number 36. I shall read out, please listen, observe. To me, the very essence of education is concentration of mind, not the collecting of facts. If I had to do my education over again and had any voice in the matter, I would not study facts at all. I would develop the power of concentration and detachment. And then with a perfect instrument, I could collect facts at will. The science of that perfect instrument is concentrating, and the second thing is detachment. If the mind is concentrated on one point, it can be concentrated on any other point, any other object or subject. Okay. And here, the practice of detachment is also necessary. One has to withdraw his mind from the concentrated object. That power also should be developed. How that kind of power will be developed? When we learn to practice dispassion, nirasaktata or vairagya. That is also necessary, because the perfect instrument has to listen to us. If it is concentrated on one object and it sticks to that, it cannot come out. Then what will happen? You will become that object. You will be transformed into that object. And sometimes people will lose their mind itself. They will lose their mind itself. Why? Because there is no control over the mind. So before concentrating the mind, it should be filled with good thoughts, noble thoughts, selfless thoughts, so that it can acquire divine qualities. So they will prevent from the loss, from the danger. Here, how wonderfully Swami is saying, the very essence of the education is concentration. It is not learning about the facts or figures of subject, but to concentrate our own mind, to train our own mind, to study our own mind. The object of study is always our own mind. We cannot realize that. We are not realizing that. Even if we realize also, we are not allocating some time for that. But it has to be done. Then only man can become great. Man can think about beyond his capacities. Because all this matter, all this outside environment, world, is a servant. A matter is servant to the man, but man should not be the servant to the matter. The goal of education, the goal of success is not enjoying the sense pleasures, but to attain knowledge. That is the goal. To attain freedom, that is the goal. That we have to think about. And when this concentration is achieved, one can master on any other subject. That is Swamiji's idea. That's why he is proclaiming so strongly. To me, the very essence of education is concentration of mind, not collecting the facts. We may study different subjects, but the instrument is same, isn't it? The tool is same, but it has to be perfected. It is in our hands. It is our responsibility. It is our primary aim. And it's a joyful experience. It's a game. It's a play. Swami used to say, meditation is a play for him. And wonderfully, he had developed the practice of detachment also. Several times he sat in meditation, he was forgetful about his own body. In the previous things, Swamiji says, when we think about ourselves, we think about the body only, but not nothing else. That was the problem. When we can get rid of the idea of this body, when we are merged into the object of the concentration. And in that nothing stage, when the mind is completely involved, engrossed in the object, that has to be concentrated. That state itself called samadhi in meditation terms. Samadhi it is called. The shunya state, it may be said. From there, he will attain that purna stage. He becomes everything. That should be the goal. But that will not be achieved in 1 day or 2 days. With a sincere practice, with a intense practice, one may achieve that in a short time. That kind of manliness should be there in the human beings. The thing that was possible for a human being who lived on this earth, why shouldn't it be possible for me? That kind of attitude we should develop. He had developed that kind of thing. That's why he experimented in the field of spirituality and he attained several siddhis. Still, he lived like a common man. Because his will was the will of the divine. Everything comes in a proper time. All this creation is a wonderful play, wonderful system developed by the supreme power that is called God. He knew what is the will of the God, how it has to be done. That's why, even though he had the power to achieve the India's freedom, even 50 years before India's independence actually happened in 1947, Swamiji knew, Swamiji had that power to achieve India's freedom in 1890s itself. But Swamiji said, but where are the people to detain it? That's why he wanted to build strong men, the believing men, sincere to the backbone. And one more great thing, one more wonderful thing is, by the power of the practice of concentration, one can observe the perfect brahmacharya, perfect purity, that is the source of all strength, that teaches us so many morals, that makes us good citizens in India, that we in the society. That's why the practice of concentration we should develop. We should start. We are providing a wonderful universal temple here. It is open morning 7 hours, evening 4 hours. Wonderful place. So many chanting, so many bhajans, so many meditations, so many satsangas by devotees, by all stages of people in the society happen in the temple. So it is filled with full of positive vibrations. Go and sit for some time whenever time permits. Okay, observe those positive vibrations, you will become strong. Okay, have a wonderful day ahead. Please proceed to class.